Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a makeup tutorial. This makeup tutorial that I promised from my haul last week about cult beauty and everything I got. It featured this contour palette, this eyeshadow palette, this foundation, and this powder. We have sunblock, we have Morphe, and we have, of course, this mascara and the makeup brushes. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, creating this makeup look. If you're interested, then continue watching. So first up, I am going to use Dr. Dennis Gross. This, it's a sunblock, and I do this every single day, winter or summer. I have nothing on my face right now, nothing. You can see the under eye is getting better, the darkness. That's because I've been getting more sleep recently, and the kids just went back to school. I was up at 5. I left the house at 5:30 a.m. because my girl is in the swim squad and swimming begins at 6 a.m. So anyway, that is that. And then I use my La Mer, the Serum Essence, this right here. And this is just what reverses the aging process. There's a lot on this. It's called the Genescence serum. I use it around my neck area. What this does is that it reverses the aging on the lines on the neck area right here. And I may just bring you a bit close. Hang on. I also like to use this here, wherever I feel like I have fine lines. And whatever I have left, I put it here, because also this in a woman is the first sign of aging when you get skin like that. So I try to moisturize all the time and use good products. Finally, I will use my La Mer moisturizer, which is this right here. Oh, hang on. I use my eye cream. I forgot. We are using Dennis Gross, this one. Ferulic plus retinol eye cream. This is it. And I already used this week. That's what it looks like. So just a little bit. Like that. And just kind of massage that in. Like that. And lastly, to prep, I will now go with the La Mer moisturizer. This is the moisturizing soft cream. I'm going to tell you something about this product. It's been a year, and look, the tub is half. It's expensive, but it's so worth it. It's half a tub still in there. So I will just put it like that. It's deeply hydrating. Yep, like so. And we shall just rub that in nicely down the neck, on the forehead. I have to dye my hair, the roots. Did you guys know I have a lot of grays? I do. It's genetic. I feel like by the time I'm 50, I'll be completely salt and pepper. But that is fine. So this is my skin, guys. Like I said, not the best, especially under the eye, but that is definitely because of sleeping. Not sleeping so well some days, but it is okay. I am not complaining in any way. This is what the hydrated, prepped skin looks like. I'm not going to use any prepping primer or any such thing, because I feel like already so many products are more than enough to be on the face, and it's quite hydrated. My skin is very hydrated. Okay, so first up, I am going to use my trusty MAC Orange Pro Concealer right here with the brush that I have been using right here. And I like to first put this on the dark circles, or the areas where I have pigmentation. Okay. The only reason I'm using a brush is because it's quite deep in my nails. By the way, these are my own nails, if anyone wants to ask. No extensions. My own nails, okay? And I just don't want the product to sit inside my nail. So that little scars here. Near the mouth. You know, you could also use an orange lipstick for this. You don't need this product. Okay, there we go. Once that is done, I like to do my brows, but this time we shall go in with foundation. I have my beauty blender right here, damp beauty blender, and we are going to try this out. NYX Professional Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and the color is True Beige. I have a feeling this is going to be light for me, but it's okay. We can sort that out with some contour, and let's just begin. So we are going to, oops, wow. I just put that all over my t-shirt. Okay, so we are going to put a pump in there, and I will take this and press this all over my face, forehead, even the lips. Okay, and I am just pressing the product in. It says it's a full coverage foundation. I will go over that orange a little bit under the eye. As you can see, I have tan quite a bit at the coast, and therefore this color may be a bit light, but it is okay. It's not so bad. There we go. Actually, that was one pump. Do you see that? Or maybe 1.5, because I collected the one that poured. Let's go a bit heavier with half a pump, like that. And just around this area. Here, the temples. I always like to take my foundation down, whatever's left on my neck area, because otherwise it just looks crazy. And on top of my eyelids, just lightly pressing. Okay. Okay. Actually, I really like this foundation. It is so light wearing, and look at that coverage. There we go. We can add a little bit, that much, to the lips. There we go. So that's it for foundation, guys. After this, I would like to, what should we do? Should we do the eyeshadow? Yes, naturally we should before concealer, so that if you have any fallout, you can clean that up. But I may be doing something different, I think. No, let's do the eyeshadow. But before the shadow, let's fix these brows, okay? So we shall go ahead with brows. My ABH brow brush, and I'm using the Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. This one right here, my favorite. And you can see I use it quite a bit. Focus, yes. So you can see the lid looks like this, because what I do is I take the product on the brush like that, and then I don't use the back of my hand. I just kind of smudge it here. And for the brows, I had a, what are they called? Micro bladed, only once. I am due for a second touch-up, but that's when I go to London. And let's get the brows in order. So those are my brows. They were microbladed only once, very lightly, and I still have to do another round once I go back to London. So for the brows, I just take that product, can you guys see? Take that product and just draw the upper line, extend it a little bit like that. No more product, the same. And I do the same for the bottom. And I kind of join it right there. You can see I extended that line right there. Okay, and once I have that on, what I'm going to do is just fill in with the remaining of the product, like short strokes. So I keep it natural. And when I reach the front, I flip this brush over like that, and I just do the short strokes like that. Nothing crazy. And then I'm going to brush through them, so just to see that if I need any more product to add on to that. Can you see the difference? Yeah, so I'm just going to comb from the top down like that, and then the same way but the opposite way. And I like my brows dark, so I'm going to dip in a little more of that product, tap off the excess on the lid, and now because I have this shape in place, I will just concentrate on the outer edges more to darken that, so that it's just nice and natural. I don't like very harsh brows. I have been guilty of doing them in the past, unless it's an event or, but for every day I really don't. So I would say that's good for me. Yeah, that's good. And just brush that like that. Now this is the brow that is my problem brow. So I'm gonna comb up. No, I'm gonna comb down first, and then we're gonna do the same thing. Draw that line from the top. See that? And do the same. Now as you can see, I have a gap right there, and what I'm gonna do with that gap, I'm gonna fill it in a bit, but first I'm gonna get the lines. Now they're never gonna look the same, they don't need to. And the brows, do the same thing. I'm gonna brush down that line, just gently push the product, and then do the same by brushing upwards. This just helps disperse the product evenly. And yeah, you can see that gap. There we have it, thick, natural looking brows. I know haters don't like my brows. And they call them caterpillar brows, but it's okay. We work with what God gave us, okay? Can attempt. It's like this rose gold, rosish color. Okay, so let's start with the eyeshadow first. I'm going to go in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush, this one right here, it's JH30, just a brush like that, and I'm going to use this for the crease. Okay, so for the crease I am going to start with wow, this is going to be a little difficult. No, I'm going to use this henna, this color, that color, and this color here, fling. So I feel like looking at this right here, I feel like she has fling there, she has a bit of doll face and rose. Actually, let's avoid these three colors. And for the base we're going to, for the crease we're going to mix these two right here on my brush like that, tap off the excess, and we're going to go with this on the crease. Yep, just gently. Can you hear the birds chirping, guys? Okay, so windshield wiper motion. I'm also going to take it a bit high than I normally do. There. And I may have to speed this up because of length of time. I feel like I'm going to go in with let's look at this again. I think I'm gonna go in with doll face. For this I'm going to use let's use the Morphe JH41. It's just a synthetic brush like that, and let's use doll face and put this all over the lid. Yep, just pressing it down. The shadows are so pigmented. Like that. Okay, can you see that? Yeah. Next I'm going to go in with the color Risk. This dark color right here. So we used doll face, we're going to use this, and we use the combination of these two on the crease. So we're going to go in with this one, same brush like that, and I keep looking at this, and actually I'm going to use this on the outer and the inner edge only. So I'm going to like kind of create like a V. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, I'm not a makeup guru, just showing you what I do. I have no idea how she's done this, but we can always try, right? I'm going to take the same color, Risk, again. Right here, I'm going to place it in the inside, the inner corners, like almost creating a halo kind of effect. And also taking it up the crease line, like that, almost like a cut crease. So now you can see you have a darker inner, darker outer, and that bright pink in the center. Nice. You don't need a very heavy hand doing this. Light hand should work well, and then you can always add. I feel like it's always easier to add than to take out. Good. To see some shimmer on the lid. I can also see a bottom eyelash line there, and we shall do that after our concealer. So let's do the glitter shadow right now. I think I'm going to use a small brush, the Morphe JH42. This small brush right here. I'm going in with Fling, guys. Fling is a rose gold color that I swatched for you guys. This one right here. Let's take some of that on the brush. Oops. And we're gonna put this on the center. Now I feel like the brush doesn't really get the product out well for some reason, so I'm going to use my fingers for this. So let's go with this like that, okay? And we are going to put that in the center. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm using Fling right here on the center of the lid, and then I'm going in with rose gold right here and putting that over. So yep, that definitely works better. Let me bring you even closer. Okay, so there we have that, and then we are going to take rose gold, this one right here, and I'm going to just swirl my finger into that. Looks like that, and I'm going to dab that over the top. Okay, oops, miss, I told you. Since I can't get into the inner corner properly, I will use the brush with that rose gold and go in there. I'm going to take Pink Diamond, which is this color right here. Same brush a little bit, and I can see some highlight on the inner lid. Also, I may just add that a little bit, but this time only on the center of your eyeball, like there. And the inner corners. Do we have it? Do we have it or not? And then we are going to take our trusty blending brush right here. We're going to blend all this. Do not worry about this, guys. We shall clean all this out, okay? And we're going to blend. I'm also going to take this Risk, this one right here, just to give it a more dark, what is it called? Edge right here. Contour, not contour, crease. Just putting that over that sandalwood and henna color we used, but also using this color to blend the pinks. The plums, the pinks. Take the wipe, and I know we've put foundation and I'm cleaning it off, but do not worry. We are going to take this beauty blender and just dab there. Okay, so now time for kohl. I'm using NARS Larger Than Life, my favorite kohl pencil right here, black, And I like to do this before concealer because I feel like when I do this after concealer, I kind of move the product, the concealer. I'm also closing my eyes so I can line the waterline like that. Okay, so that's that done. And before we do the under eye, let's go in with concealer and then we can finish the rest of the face. Speaking of concealer, we did not conceal our eyebrows. Let's do that. This is my Pro Angled Liner Brush, which I love, by Sephora, but I use it for concealing. It looks like that. I just washed it, so the bristles are a bit crazy there. I just take a matte concealer. This is NC30. Oh, the bristles need a new one. Do you see that? Okay, let's clean up these eyebrows a bit. Eyebrows. And all I do is just draw a line like that under. I take it a bit forward so I can clean the front and a little bit here and here. Nothing crazy, just natural. I love my what is this called, this brush? I think it was Urban Decay. Yes, it was. It came in the Urban Decay palette, which I use the fluffy side to clean this up. So I'll just clean that up. I can twist it around and I can use this side to just press this in. Just give it a clean look. Alternatively, you can use this brush by ABH, the spoolie, and then one side is like that, just to push the product in a line, but I prefer the fluffy brushes for myself. It's just easier for me, I think. And whatever's left over, I just take it over the top. Normally, if it was an event, I would be setting that, but I will not be doing that today. Now next, let us do concealing and yeah, complete the rest of this look. For concealer, I love my Too Faced Born This Way. I also love my Tarte Shape Tape, but this is the one I think with this foundation will go well. It's a sculpting concealer. It is in the shade Porcelain. This shade right here. It's a Too Faced concealer. It's in the shade Porcelain. This one right here. It's Conceal Contour Highlight Retouch, and it's the Born This Way Too Faced concealer. It's a huge bottle. You can compare. I mean, it's huge. And it opens like that. It has a very thick wand. And I am going to just, let's conceal this area. What I also like to do is use concealer right here, and a bit, what was left over, on the forehead, like so. I know, this looks pretty scary, right? Let's blend this. So for blending, I like to look up, and I don't like to push the product. I don't like to really sway the product off. I'm pushing it in, just pressing it in, and I know it looks really bright, right? Look up. And then I will take the rest up there. The same with the other eye. Okay, let's leave that like that. Use the Beauty Blender's body right here. Press that in. The bottom of it here that we used for foundation, we are going to just press this here. going to also press this in, and I'll tell you why I do this. It's just to give it a like a contoured, chiseled kind of look, just to bring dimension to the face. Now you can do this with powder as well, but I've used concealer today. Then going back, okay, but I was left bridge of the nose and the mouth. Okay, so we are going to use Huda Beauty's Easy Bake, and the color is Pound Cake. And while this bakes, we'll do the rest of makeup. So this is what it is. It's like a sieve. I'm just pressing my beauty blender in there, and I'm just going to bake this. Yep. So I'm literally just applying the powder there, wherever we concealed. I'm actually liking this powder. I cannot lie, I have used it twice before I could show it to you guys. And let that set while we use our contour kit, the new one that we got, and then we shall finish the eyes. So this is what I got, the light to medium contour kit ABH right here, and yeah, light to medium. Not used this, cannot lie, but these are the colors right here. You can see this is like a yellow banana shade, more pink, more white, chocolate, warm tone, and then a cool undertone right here. For this, I'm going to use this brush right here by Morphe, Jaclyn Hill, JH07, just a dome brush. Not so, it's dense, but it's okay, it works. So I'm going to go in with a warmer shade right here. I'm going to go in with this right here. Take a bit on this brush like that, and I am going to start contouring from here. I used to do it here where I have the tragus piercing, but I'm going to go up where the hairline ends, and I'm just going to lightly, very lightly contour. I also like the Chanel Soleil bronzer, which I use. So I used to do this before, and now I'm doing this. I also go on the temples with this on the forehead, just lightly creating dimension to the face. I do have a round face, lost some weight, so it looks good. Some more, and I like to use a heavier hand here and then lighter as I come. So press this in here and then sweep it across like that, the nose. Okay, we will go in with this small brush here that I've not used, but I'm just taking that shade very lightly like that, and because we use concealer on the bridge of the nose, I'm going to take it from the inside of the nose and just contour ever so slightly the nose. Okay, like that. And to blend this out, probably just use the same brush. Yeah. I'm like checking the tip. I'm using the same brush right here to give me like a pouty lip, putting a bit here. I know some of you think that I've done my lips, but I haven't. But if I had to, I mean, I wouldn't shy away from it. I would if I wanted to, really. There's no harm in that. I don't see anything wrong with wanting to enhance your features. So that's that. And now I think we are going to go in with, where is that brush? Oh, yeah, the Glow Baby Glow brush, this one right here. Okay, and I'm going to now use, I'm going to use this color right here, mixed with the banana, just slightly. And I'm going to use this to highlight these areas. Maybe a bit of it on the, yep. Actually, this works really good, the banana type color, for my skin tone. Okay, now we have in baking, guys. If I want to go stronger with a contour, I could do that, but I really don't feel like I need to. So I'm going to go in with this brush right here, big fluffy brush, Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH02, and I'm going to do that out and dust that off. You can see quite a difference there. Don't worry, we will fix that. And also just okay, brush everything out. I may go in back with this contour color right here and deepen that slightly. And then also use the same contour under, slightly, like a bronzer. So basically 1, 2, 1, 2. Do I keep looking at the viewfinder? Sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2. So like drawing a number 3. Okay, so there we have it. Taking that banana shade again and just kind of going over the edges so it looks seamless. You don't want any harsh lines. Okay, so that's that. Oh my god, that took long. I love makeup. Going into that small tiny brush we used earlier, we are going beneath the lash line now since concealer is done. And she's using a white liner, so it becomes that white liner, I like to use it and then your eyes become very doll like and round, but I'm using black coal. So we are going to go in with the color Risk, that pink, and we are just going to lightly go under the eye. Can you guys see? So kind of like smudging it. So I'm kind of like smudging that color under the lash line. Darkest on the outside and then drag it in. Like that. I might also go in with this rose gold color, that the shimmer color, and also try and use this actually a little bit, especially here on the inner corners. Yeah, just to open that eye a bit. And the pink diamond. Oh, the pink diamond is gorgeous. Like that. You can even go heavier if you like under the lash line, depending on how you like your makeup. I think we're good. Okay, the final step, which is the hardest step probably for me, is the eyeliner, but we shall attempt, because we have to attempt. And that's not a final step. Hang on. I said I will be sharing my favorite highlighter. Amrezy, I know, is my best, but recently Canvas Cosmetics highlighter in champagne, I believe. This stuff, can you see how much I'm using it? So we're gonna use the Glow Baby Glow brush and just like that, I'm gonna highlight. Oh my god, do you see that? And I like to take it up. This is a product by Canvas Cosmetics. I was invited to their launch. I did not vlog it, I forgot. And it's a product that is made by a Kenyan, not in Kenya, but by a Kenyan. Yes. Let's move into eyeliner, guys. I'm using Stila liquid liner here, and for me, I don't know, the wing liner is not easy, but let's attempt. Okay, so I like to draw the line like that, and I'm gonna pull it in halfway like that, and then I just fill it in. I think it's good. And I'm not even going all the way in with this liner. Do they match? Kind of. Kind of. Oops. I have messed it up as always. Right there. Okay, so our eyeliner is done. And then what's better than sex, guys? This by Too Faced, again, the same company as the same brand as my concealer. Better Than Sex mascara, and let's try this on. Okay, so this is the wand I showed you guys. It's a really nice fluffy wand, very dense bristles, very many, and then it tapers on the center. Let's do this. So how I like to do mascara is that I wiggle and then I push up or pull up. So wiggle, pull up. And there we have it. See the difference, guys? Now, be careful. I like to do the bottom. I feel like the messier mascara, sometimes the sexier it looks. Bottom done. Lord be with me, I'm not using a mirror. Wow. Yep. That is it. To finish this look up, I am going to use my Pro Art lip liner in the color Brownie. I bought this from Mumbai, I believe. This looks like this. And I'm going to use a Kiko lipstick right here. Kiko, where is it? Kiko. And the color is Smart. So it's a dark color, but I feel like it look good. You see how I'm drawing those squares or shapes? Yeah. Then I like to fill in on the side, on the edges, on the sides with a lip pencil. So something like that. I know, looks scary. And then my lipstick, okay? Now again, you can use concealer to clean this up. I have small lips, so it's very difficult, and I always mess up with dark colors especially. And guys, this is the makeup tutorial. Do we have blush? Oh, okay. I'm going to try and use this palette for blush right here. And the color I'm going to use is Demure, this color right here. I'm going to use this palette for blush, this color right here, Demure, right here. Okay, let's go for it. Wow, I like. This is just because my mom used to do it. Many people have been asking about my mom. She is well, thank you very much. And yeah, I think this, guys, is my finished makeup look. Is it looking similar? Well, can't be completely the same, but I like it. I actually really like it, guys, very much. And I'm liking this powder, this concealer, this foundation, amazing. I will list these products down below so you guys can have a look. And finally, let's put this guy to the test, the Morphe Setting Spray, Continuous Setting Mixed, and shake it, shake it, shake it. So let's shake this up, and oh, it smells so good. So that is it. I wish I had my hair down, but like I said, tomorrow I need to dye it and yeah, do all that. Do you guys like it? I'm loving it. I could do better on the eyeliner, but hey, practice makes perfect. So before I go, I will teach you a new Swahili word. Oh, and my sister Nisha gave me this. Actually, she gave them to my daughters, but they're not using them. Look at these. These are by Miniso. Yeah, Miniso. These cute little baskets, silver, gold, and you can store your makeup, your hair bands, and all that. Because I was filming in here, I use them to bring the products. And yeah, today's word will be basket. So before I go, I will teach you a new Swahili word, and today's word will be basket. So say it with me. Kikapu. Say it with me. Kikapu. Until I see you in the next one, guys. Lots and lots of love and light. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And to hit the subscribe button. We're at 61,000 followers. It's all you guys. I wouldn't be here unless it was for you. So I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart once again. And yeah, let me know if you like this in the comment section below. See you then. Bye.